Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm using my speaker just from my phone. I don't have the thing attached, but how are you guys today? Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Yeah, also, if you guys are talking about Desi, I know her mom. Let's all have like a moment to like just really like take a deep breath and just send so much like love and healing towards Desi and her mother. Um, Spirit, just please protect and send love. And we just like hope that everything good can come from this, whatever that looks like. Spirit, we love you so much. And just like, we're just there for Desi, okay? Because she's like such an awesome, she's so awesome. She like helped me start the Discord channel, and she's always like doing stuff on the lives and everything. And it's just really cool. And it's hard for me too because I'm just like, it's hard for me sometimes to like, okay, let's face it. I'm like a recovering or like a reformed empath, okay? So essentially, and it's not recovering because empathy is amazing, and being able to feel for other people is amazing, and feel with other people. Um, but also it's giving that like I've had to do a lot of stuff on my own, and it's hard for me to like accept help and think I'm like it's okay, like that I'm not some kind of a burden. You know what I mean? A lot of us kind of grew up thinking we were burdens, mainly because we were treated as such. Whatever. That stuff's like been alchemized, but also I still deal with like um some feelings of like unworthiness and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't even know if it's mine or if it's in the collective, because when I go within to my heart center, I feel completely worthy. And so, yeah. But anyway, Desi, we love you and we hope everything is okay. So, yeah. How are you guys? I'm trying to see, like, hello, everyone. Hello. Hi, hi, hi. You guys, put in the chat, like, what part of the world you're from, if you feel like it. Do you know what I mean? Like, where are you guys coming from? Utah, facts. Hello from Utah. You're not Mormon, are you? Just kidding. No, even if you are, it's okay. But I know, like that's like a huge Mormon town. Oh, hi Arizona. Darlene is from Arizona. Yes, hard to ask for help, and we attracted a lot. Yes, 100% true. And like it is up to us awakening, um, so that we can like reclaim our power and like set the scales straight in this world, because the empaths have straight up been abused. But it's okay. We're not. We might have been victimized, but we sure as fuck aren't victims, right? So you know what I'm saying? Hey, Florida, New York, amazing. I love you guys. Very cool. Very cool. Um, I should be like just waiting for more people to join. I'm sorry. I'm so silly, but like being around you guys, I feel like I'm in a better mood. You're the best too. Yes, alien. Facts. Water alien 57. Man, I've been getting a lot of downloads. Like it's like we are like actually part of an a like whether or not, it's like I'm just saying like we're protected and we're like working for like something bigger in this reality, and we're trying to bring a new frequency to this land. Yes, right. No religion. Facts. I agree. Facts. Okay. Latasha, please, yes. Please, yes. Send me an email and we will talk. Or like, I think, did I give you my phone number? Either way, hit me up. You know what I mean? We can totally chit chat about ideas. Okay. Oh shit, that just reminds me. You guys, I'm so ADHD. I had a thing where you guys like were you put down questions. And what were the questions? Oh God. I know Soul Collector 8 had one. Fuck. Mm. By the way, if any of you have signed up for readings, I am going to send out the emails tomorrow for you guys to like pick your times and stuff. Yeah. So just so you know, I didn't forget about you. Also, if you ordered art, I'm going to the mailbox tomorrow as well. I mean, the post office, because I tried to go to the today, and then I probably realized it was Sunday. Like I'm like I need an assistant. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. True. Things have grown. And feeling into the air, feeling into everything in the air has been so transformative. I agree. Super transformative. Excuse me. This particular strain has a lot of like the coughing one. I forget what it's called, but I don't know. I like it. It makes me, whatever. Okay, we're here. Also, here's the thing. Okay, thank you. Wait, will that save in the? Hold on. I don't know how to. Wait, hold on. What if I pin this? I'm gonna pin this. Now everyone has your email. No, 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 no. But seriously, don't everyone email her. But like, there's your email so that I can. Well, actually, maybe I should unpin it, and they'll just like. How do I freaking save that? I don't know, man. You guys. Yeah. Ears are ringing. My ears have been ringing a lot. And, sometimes there's like this doubt in me, and I'm like, am I having tinnitus? But like, no, because this is like specifically uh, pitched tones for like a certain duration. And then it's like too precise and mechanical to be um, not real. Oh, tinnitus. I know the symptoms of tinnitus, and like, um, yeah, I just don't think I have tinnitus. I don't know. But whatever. We're just chilling. Okay, so like I have a candle lit for protection and also one for purity. But now I'm going to light this because this is for our ancestors, for all those that came before us. Um, we thank you for every sacrifice you made, everything you went through to help expand our collective consciousness. We love you so much, and we're so thankful that you're here. Also, ascended masters, guides, um, galactic beings, all of the energies that are here for us to grow and learn and be better and do better. We thank you for being here. We love you so, so, so much. I love you. I love this group. Yes, I right. Let's light this. What are you smoking? Okay, so what I'm smoking is it's called smacking. It's a sativa actually. It's not I'm more about sativa because I have ADHD. I mean, that's what they call it. I mean, I have a whole theory on ADHD I could tell you guys, but like, um, they say I'm autistic and ADHD. Ooh, okay. So then I have like a set of symptoms or a set of like behaviors, whatever. But this one is a sativa, and because I do have ADHD, this actually helps me feel a little bit more focused and also just like more like in my body instead of sort of just like in outer space all the time. Um, I space out a lot, and you would think that marijuana would make you space out a lot, but this actually makes me spaced in. Okay, like I'm spaced in now. Um, whatever. You guys, I'm pretty sure that like a UFO, like is our Merkaba, but UFO stands like Spirit told me this a long time ago that it means united frequency of oneness or like universal frequency of oneness or that because when you get into the oneness in your heart, your Merkaba activates, and that's your actual spaceship that can take you through space time. You can literally see it in your inside eye, you know? Oh, you guys have done that. Do you guys ever see that stuff? Yeah, indica does make me sleep good too, honestly. You guys want some? I'll send it to you. No, where I purchased my marijuana, I happen to live in a state where it's legal and I have a medical card. So I got prescribed this by a medical doctor. And then you just go to like a dispensary and you show them your card and then they like fill your prescription. You basically just pick whichever strain you want type vibes. Um, it's really cool because my state, we have all the forms. It used to be just like oils and tinctures, but now we have flour and all of it. And so I mean, quite frankly, this should not be a thing that's like either legalized or illegal, but you know, I'm thankful for what I have. Okay, like this has been marijuana. I would say the mother Mary, the mother tree. That has been a thing for me that I don't know. I love it. I don't, is it a crutch? Maybe. I don't really know. Is it? So about like I don't know, maybe like 8 weeks ago. Okay, so it was a while ago. Maybe like 2 months ago, I even envision how you see hard to explain. So yeah, right. I agree with that. It is seeing in layers. Utah has pot stores. Need FX. Need Medcard. Yes. Get one, darling. Um, you probably have one. Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. Whatever. Um, I'm saying a lot. I don't know. I love you guys. All right. So let's get into some cards and see what Spirit has to say because I'm curious. Oh yeah, 8 weeks ago. So 8 weeks ago, I did this thing where I was like, I was curious. I wanted to see like how addicted to marijuana I really was. So I just like stopped partaking of it for about like 1 week, then 2 weeks, and I felt no. I felt the only thing I felt that was different was that I felt when I went into public, it was just a lot harder because I all of a sudden felt the energy like 5,000 million times. And when I'm on the mother tree, all of a sudden it becomes bearable. It's like, so they say that autistic people, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm going to tell you, I might have told you this before, but this is what they say. They say that autistic people also cheers. If you guys are smoking with me, tell me in the comments. Give me a puff puff in the comment. Okay. They say that autistic people's nervous system, and they've tested this with like, they've, I don't know how they do it. You know, they put the little buttons on your head and whatever, and they put you in the scanner. And apparently, our nervous systems do not prune neurons the way that a typical brain would. So think of all the little dendrites in your brain, all those connections that you've made as a typical nervous system starts to age, or we'll say neurological system starts to age, it prunes certain neurons that it doesn't need. Apparently, an autistic uh, nervous system, or what's the word I'm looking for? You guys help me. I don't want to say nervous system. Yeah, tote tote. Shout out to Molly. Okay. Anyway, the nervous system thing, back to that. It's giving that we don't prune our neurons like a typical brain, and so we feel or are taking in 42% more information packets at any given moment than a typical nervous system. That's the only freaking thing I know how to call it. Neurological system? I don't know. Oh, yeah. The earthquakes. You know what, Renee? I have not been paying attention. You know, I probably should, but ultimately, because I am highly empathic, I just like to stay in my own thing. I like to connect to spirit. Although, I mean, I feel for anyone who's having earthquakes, but I feel like I had seen something online just as I was flipping through really quick that there was like a lot of earthquakes happening. And what I think that it would be is that our earth is an energetic reality. Okay. And so, of course, earthquakes are going to be a reflection of the energy that is like happening at the earth at any given moment. So, if we're having more, it's probably because of all these like birthing pains that we're kind of going through, because we are definitely watching the collapse of the old system as we bring in the new. And really, this isn't really a collapse as much as it's just an upgrade. But with anything, upgrading, it always and changing, it always feels kind of like, we feel it. But seriously though, I did see a video of somewhere in another part of the world, that was it's so crazy to watch a video of an earthquake, because you just realize how it seems like how tiny we are, that the earth could just shake, and like a whole building that took like so many people to make, and that you think is solid, and just literally is moving like a slinky. That's crazy to watch. Like, I'm here for anyone who has ever gone through that. And once again, thank you for signing up to go through that experience, so that we could learn and grow from it, and hopefully learn and grow and do better from it, and not just like keep repeating and keep, it's like at some point something has to push the collective into like over the hump of like, okay, and then we're snowballing into like a new way, and I feel like we are. And but yeah, that's how what I think about earthquakes. But anyway, yeah, so when I stopped smoking like 8 weeks ago for 2 weeks, I just felt less comfortable uh when I went into public, because I just felt like I could feel everyone's emotions, and it was just like, and what marijuana does is just turn that down a little bit. I guess you would consider it like anti anxiety, but really, it's not even that, because I wasn't feeling anxious. It's just sort of like, so typically I can like hear the electricity, okay, but when I'm not partaking of the mother, it's like extra loud, and I'm just like, can no one hear that? Like, do you know what I mean? And there's just a lot going on and whatever. And when I do partake, it just makes everything a little quieter. Okay, like, so it sort of like makes my nervous system, I believe, more like a typical one then. And so then I'm like, oh, is this how everyone feels when they go in life? Like the lights aren't so bright, and the snow not so loud, and just the energies aren't so like, ugh, and you feel other people's nauseousness, you feel other people's nervousness, and yes, I put up energetic boundaries, but that also takes a lot of like energy, like to just always be like, always think, wait, is that my energy? No, that's not my energy, that's your energy, and like I know my energy, but it's just a whole freaking thing. So praise to the mother. We will partake. And I'm tired of a world that wants to poo poo on this. And especially, I don't want to like be like gossiping or talking bad or whatever, but like it does feel like the people that are like the most against this, and I'm not talking about um I'm just saying, I think that it's because marijuana is sort of like a gateway drug, like they said back in the 80s when Reagan was like, it's a gateway drug. And what they mean is a gateway to the Most High, a gateway to your inner truth, a gateway to break out of this fucking matrix of mind. And so, if you were sort of programmed in like maybe what you would consider like an NPC realm, which really I don't think it's an NPC as much as it is just like someone who is so deep in the program that they just can't see beyond it at all. So when they see someone like living free and they might attribute it to something like marrow, then they start to like their demons are just like you know what I mean? And what even is a demon? Like I said, it's a human that is not balanced in their ego, you know? That facts. It relaxes you enough to connect to your heart. Yes, Darlene. Oh my God, I love you. This is so facts. Like I love that you guys. One of my spiritual teachers of old told me that it was. Uh, interestingly enough, I see that. I totally do. And if you had a spiritual teacher that was like a man, and he had like dedicated his life to living in a monastery or whatever, and it was like he's already around a peaceful environment all the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, try having 6 kids, being autistic, and having no mom. You know what I mean? So it's like we all have like that it's like we can't that's we shouldn't speak. And I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about like the teacher. It's like, why poo poo on something when you haven't lived in another person's shoes? It's like whatever anyone wants to do should be their own thing, and that's the whole like basis of unity consciousness, which is really interesting because if you think unity consciousness, you're thinking, oh, so you want us to be all part of a Borg where we're all connected and no one has their own thoughts. No, that's what we already are. Okay. I'm talking about actual unity consciousness where everyone gets to be uniquely equal. So they get to resonate in their authentic core frequency and have that be accepted and like had space held for that, right? And if we could all do that for each other, it'd be so freaking beautiful. I do. I do. I literally said that. You agree. Also, I now think it's because he didn't want us to become more powerful. That's actually hilarious. Yeah, but okay, like one of my favorite gurus is Ram Dass, okay? And he had a guru named Maharaji, but his name was Neem Karoli Baba. And he one time took like I think it was like LSD, okay? He had like a whole tincture of like LSD where you're only supposed to do like 2 drops and that's gonna be like a freaking like boom, take you into like an outer space oblivion like uh experience where like your whole reality will just melt. But um he took it because he it's like Maharaji was like psychic. He already knew everything. Like he had already been to the center and connected with everything. And so his spiritual powers were like on point. And so he said, he said, Ram Dass, go get your fun medicine. And Ram Dass was like, okay. And he went and he got his thing. And Ram Dass was like, I have to admit, I think he was like, I have to admit, I took a little drip of that tincture, and then I went over and Maharaji grabbed it out of my hand, opened it up, and drank the whole thing down in one fucking go. He's like, this was at least 15 15 doses of LSD to Maharaji. And he said, my man never fucking flinched. And I watched him for like the next however many hours. Nothing happened. And Ron Bass is like, and you want to know why? Because he's already in that frequency all the time. He's already on LSD. He's already like fully connected to everything. And so excuse me. I literally just choked on my own spit. He's connected to everything, and so he already feels that. So taking that, like it didn't affect him, and that's something interesting too because I remember about like a year ago, I was like, oh, I think I want to do a mushroom trip. And so I ate, I don't even know how many grams it was, but it was like uh, those golden teachers, and it was like 3 of them that were this big. And I just ate them, and I swear I felt nothing. I was like, were those not real? Like, what happened? And I even like ground them up, and I put them into orange juice, and I hadn't eaten anything. Like the day prior, I was like prepping, and I put it in orange juice, drank it, and I felt nothing. And I was like, I just felt the same as I always do. I was just like infinitely connected and loving and whatever. But I didn't really get any sort of so yeah, I feel like you're probably right. I mean that teacher is probably right. You can get there on your own. And to be perfectly honest, was not a super like I wasn't even a super drug lord until I like opened my third eye. It's funny because I was like sober. Like I was like sober woman for like my whole life. And I meditated because I don't know if you guys heard that story about how Like I went inpatient and everything. I think I've told you guys, but um, I learned mindfulness meditation because it's part of this thing called DBT, which is dialectical behavior therapy, and that's what they give you if you are borderline personality disorder. Which, by the way, I was not diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. uh, the guy said I had borderline traits, but I think he knew because he kept saying autism. And I was like, okay. And then he sent me to an actual autism person to get evaluated or whatever. But even so, the DBT is good. I think everyone should take DBT. Like it should be given in our schools because it teaches actual emotional regulation, but on a deeper level where you sort of can really understand the interaction. And it's really good for someone who has sort of like a mechanical brain or needs to like understand the working parts to like do something. Anyway, but yeah. So I meditated, and then one day I was just, I think I've told this story, but one day I was just like meditating and I just like yelled out to, not even, I didn't yell out, but with my heart, I just was like, because I was really depressed, guys. I was like, this life is sad. Okay. Like I had a lot of sad shit happen in my life. And um I wasn't sure if there was anything else, and I was like, if this is all there is, I'm checking the fuck out, because what is the point? And so basically I think that spirit kind of knew that's where I was coming from, like maybe like pure desperation or just pure seeking, just like a cry out to like your father, if you're like, or your mother, if you're like, please just tell me, like, is this all there is? And all of a sudden, over my left shoulder, like this, it was like a glitter. And I was like, what? Like I had my eyes closed, right? And it was like a quick little glitter, and I saw a woman, and she was like floating down, and she looked beautiful, kind of like, now I know who, like now I know it was like Lakshmi, and you know what I mean? But she floated down on like this lotus, and she did something to like remove something on my left eye, and I went into like immediate like samadhi at that moment, and what you would call samadhi, which I did not know what that meant, but uh it was like infinite bliss. I realized I was connected to everything. I understood there was more, and I knew that this wasn't the end, and it was like an answer, and it was like pure magic. And um I just like even crying about it right now because it was just like, thank you, like, wow, like that was just like, after having that experience, like you could never go back to just believing that it's nothing, and that just shifted my whole reality. um yeah, like I always knew there was more, and I had a lot of like weird stuff happen to me when I was little or whatever, but there was always that like doubt, like, but this was something that was like happening now, that it wasn't a memory from when I was a kid. It wasn't a memory. It was like really real happening now. And I was like, what the fuck? And I wish that I would have had more support around me, so like people who were maybe on that same wavelength, so that I could have gone through a smoother transition. But let's be honest, people, when you have a spiritual awakening, that shit destroys your fucking foundation of what you thought reality was up until that point. And so my whole world just started to melt into oblivion, and I just didn't. It was like, what? And then I started having like major visions within, like actual visions within. And it was, whoa, it was a thing. So, and then, fast forward, and here we are. Hi. I'm talking to you, and we are connecting, and we're growing our consciousness, and we're evolving. Okay. And it's freaking amazing. So, yeah. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I'm looking, sorry. That's freaking sad. It says that your state voted a no to legalization of microdosing. That's some BS. Yeah. Looking. Facts, Brookin, Broken Bush, Brookie. Um, yeah, CP. Yeah, they diagnosed me with all this other stuff. With autism, I basically think you have autism and you have the compact post traumatic stress disorder because of not having help at all your whole life with the first part and trying to sort of like somehow figure out how to navigate this fuckery of a world. But really, surprise, I think that we were the ones that were like the hidden gems, if you will. And we were like looking from the inside out to sort of see how all the fucking shit happens and why it happens. And now we know, like, just look at a child who goes into the education system at 5 years old and they're like so upbeat, they're so happy, they're so excited, they're just like, they're living free, you know? And then watch them come out at 18 years old and they're fucking depressed, don't know what the fuck is happening. It's like they've been full on fucking lobotomized. And yeah, like all hope gone. And why did that happen? Because over the, and I don't have anything against the education system. Okay, this is like our whole reality is sort of coded like this. Okay, to make you seek outside of yourself for who to be and what to do and how to look and whatever. And if that ain't some training to be in a Simborg, I don't really know what is, because everyone should just be who the fuck they are and just be cool with that. You know what I mean? And learn and grow about that instead of like having to always seek outside of self. So essentially it's like they take you from your soul star, which is your connection to the divine, your connection to your inner power, your connection to your intuition, which is your God-given right, your connection to your um full on connection with source and your understanding that everyone is connected and like that frequency of oneness. And they put you they take you out of that and put you on a path of a lack and scarcity mindset that's always seeking outside of self for validation and for who to be and how to be, and the whole time never really checking in with self and saying, wait, is this really how I feel? It's like, man, and then you can become, they become, we humans are so programmable then because they have no inner sense of self. So if you have no inner sense of real true self, you can be programmed and manipulated with anyone who fucking comes at you with something that sort of takes you, you know, and like, oh, well, oh, you know what I mean? Like it's the whole fear and whatever based programming. Like I've often told that story that when I was little, um, and I remember my first two feelings. The first one was complete fear when I was in my crib and I was like, why? I remember asking, why am I so afraid? It was because I'm highly psychic, highly sensitive, and I am just picking up on the actual frequency of this grid that we're in, which is decimated with fear and just the lower energies that just literally kill over time. Do you know what I mean? So, what does fear do? It puts your neurological system into fight or flight. And when you're in fight or flight, your amygdala is hijacked. And if your amygdala is hijacked, you don't think, you just do whatever anyone else sort of fucking tells you to do. And this is what how they do it in school. It's like you're gonna be late. You can only do it, you know, or it's just, you know, and being autistic, that really sucked. You know what I mean? Because we're here, like, I would say my nervous system is like small. Like, I gotta take stuff in time. I like to be slow and steady. And I like to be calm and collected before I make a choice or make a move, and that's okay. It doesn't mean I don't like to be impulsive. I like to get ideas and go do things, but I'm saying I like my nervous system to be regulated, and living an entire life with an unregulated nervous system and not understanding how to do that. That's how we all are, like a lot of people are living. And the unregulated nervous system is just creating, like, if your nervous system isn't regulated and you're in fight or flight and you're not balanced with your ego and all of this stuff, like, it's giving, this is how crazy things are started. You know what I mean? So yeah, we be the problem solvers, and we had to go through this world to sort of learn how to solve it, is what it's giving. Okay, so let's get some tarot cards because it's fun and I want to see what spirit. I'm going to get out my old trustees. Look at these. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. I know, right? Hypervigilance. This is what I'm saying because hypervigilance, like, oh, it sucks. Oh my God, look, bottom of the deck is the star energy. Oops. Really? I mean, okay, this is the star. She's beautiful. She a beautiful one. All right, but let's see here. Spirit, come through with a message. You know, bring us some energy. Tell us what's what. What does the collective need to know right now? Like, what is happening? What is happening with you guys? Yeah, I know, right? These are my old trustees. See how they're kind of peeling on the edge? I still love them. You know, they have like that sound of peel. They're peeling on the edge. Ooh. Oh, damn. Eight of Swords. I feel like Spirit's directly looking at me with this one. I have been caught in my head a little bit lately. Have you guys been caught in your head a little bit lately? You know, it's giving like a little bit of like, not an imposter syndrome. You know what it's giving? We are our own roadblock. Okay, like no one can stop you like yourself. Is that what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like we need to get out of our own way and trust that we have abilities, trust in the reality of our own sovereignty and our path forward. And yeah, but tell me more about this. Let's see what else. Eight of Swords, Spirit. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. I'm feeling that's my energy, your energy a little bit. Ooh, the Hermit coming out. It was upside down. Is Spirit trying to tell me that we've been not very good at meditating lately? That can't be true, is it? I'm checking in with you guys. Are you guys meditating? Because you need to be meditating. Also, oh my God, 38 people. What is up with the 38? You guys, if you know anything about the 38, like, I feel like we really need to go on a deep dive with this fucking 38 because it keeps coming around. What's up with the 38? Also, they want you to meditate. Meditate, 38, meditate. Okay, wait. The 38 is, what is it? It's Land Phantom. That's what I mean. It's the freaking camera shit. So, this is what they're talking about. Are you afraid to be on camera? I know I am. There's that old thing in my head lately, getting stuck in my head that it's like I was saying, it's the I don't know if you guys watched my video from earlier, or maybe if this is one that I recorded for tomorrow. I don't remember, but um, basically that I'm in my head sometimes about my channel, and it's like I feel like this is just like a real, like, this whole channel is like a real good test and a real good like thing for me to like grow my self love even further and be able to share that with you guys because I have a lot of like I do sometimes, like I look in the mirror. We all do, but I'll externalize things. I'm like, oh, I'm not that pretty. oh, whatever, wish I looked like that or blah blah blah. And really that is like so shallow. And so it's a thing for my psyche to sort of deal with. Okay. Because I'm beautiful within and without. And seriously, that's you too. But also we need to meditate more, okay? Myself included. I haven't meditated as much as I should. I think I've only meditated like once today. I do probably like once a day the past 3 days, but normally I do more and for longer. But I've been kind of busy, and I've also been doing a lot of like groundwork, if you will, which is like like the work in like the this reality, and that just kind of I don't know. But anyway, the 38. Don't be afraid to be on camera. Don't be stuck in your head about being on camera. Just be a fool. Okay. And really, I don't even think it's about being on camera as much as it is just like being seen. Okay. I think that what I'm picking up right here is that you have a deep fear of truly being seen. Okay. It's giving also like, not to keep bringing up the autism thing, but like we have that thing of like, we don't like to be perceived. Okay. Because, and I always attributed it to this, we don't like to be perceived because we've never been perceived correctly. And really, what is perception anyway? Do you know what I mean? Like, think about it. Everyone that you've ever met sort of has a different perception of who you are in their head. But then again, there is the true, real you. And so when you actually know who you are, it's frustrating when people misunderstand who you are. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially me being autistic, I'm kind of like blunt. I say things, unfiltered, but really it's always coming from like a pure place within. But people sometimes used to like get mad at me for things or think I was mean or think I was evil when really I wasn't. And so that was like really hard to sort of deal. Not evil, but like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it says mine. Okay. Image this. Yeah. I'm grateful to be me. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I know it is hard to stop thinking, honestly. Yeah, and this is sort of interestingly enough, look at these cards. This could be like it's hard to stop thinking, so we can't meditate. And you know what I mean? Same, because there's a lot going on and our minds are going all over the place. But I guess the more the more you practice, the more you can get back to, you just keep bringing it back. You just keep bringing it back. Um, Also, I have found that partaking partaking of the mother before meditation helps you to get out of the thought zone real quick too. So there's that piece. And then that brings in the cheating, but really it's just, it's faster. Whatever. I don't know. I'm really good at meditating, honestly. I'm good at having no thoughts. Sometimes I have to like force myself to have thoughts, which is also kind of weird, you know? Um, a lot of times I feel like my thoughts are just sort of like I know my energy, but like my thoughts are just sort of like the random collective, just sort of like they're moving along and all of a sudden one decides to come in and say something to me and I'm like, huh. And then I either am like, okay, let's roll with that, or I'm just like, meh, and you let it go. And that's really what we always should be doing, taking what resonates and leave what doesn't. But my way of saying it now is this. Hold on, I wrote it down because I can't remember. Wait. Shoot. I wrote it down. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Instead of saying take what resonates and leave the rest, I'm putting hold on to what hits and let the rest float on by. That's me. I made that up. Don't take it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care if you take it. We should all say that. Take what hits and let the rest float on by. Like literally, hold on to what hits. If it hits, hold on to it. If it doesn't hit, let that shit float. Let that shit float. Oh my god, that's so funny. Let the rest float on by. It's been reminding me of that song. It's "Float On" by who sings that? Hold on. By Modest Mouse. Okay, now we know it's Modest Mouse. That song is amazing and funny, and it's like basically I love it because it's sort of like things happen, but we're gonna be okay. It's like one of those songs. I love that. So yeah. Yes, that part. Cindy, Looney, Lulu, for sure. It says, I've been learning to not identify with my thoughts, but observing them and asking if I identify with it or not. That is true. Yes, because to become the observer, that is always so amazing. Like, you just come out and you just realize, like, a real good way to do this, Ram Dass used to say, like, you refer to the self as the organism. So, like, the other day, I'm like driving down the road and I was feeling a little bit like, and I was like, the organism is feeling a little bit and driving down the road. And all of a sudden, I felt better. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I'm a spirit inside of like this reality. And this is for an experience. And wow, I'm driving right now. And it just like brought me into the present moment. So, a lot of times when we're feeling anxious and stuff, a really neat, amazing thing is to just bring yourself into the present moment by just like I don't know, looking at your hands or just saying, what color is my shirt? Oh, my shirt is black. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. Anyway, you getting the fool card coming out. The zero of fool. What a fool. Did you run away as a little kid? I heard you packed your stuff and tried to run away. Aw, I totally wanted to do that too, but I didn't have the balls. Although one time I went to school when I was little, and let's see, if this was in Minnesota, okay, in Edina, Minnesota, and let me tell you, in Minnesota it snows, okay, and this was the winter time, and it had just done there was no snow days in Minnesota. It's funny, I came to Pennsylvania and they like do snow days, and I'm just like, the fuck. Anyway, there's no snow days really in Minnesota. Um, and I remember that I was going to school. I had to walk to school. So I walked to school and I think in first grade. Okay. And I walked into the building and I looked around and I said, not today. And I turned around and I walked out and I walked home and I sat on the porch all day in the snow waiting for my mom to come home from work. Like, I've always been a little bit different. That's not a typical child behavior. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay. I remember I'm sitting on my stoop, just like imagine just seeing a little girl just like sitting on the stoop, right? And it's like snowing, 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 and like someone was walking past and they're like, "Are you okay?" And even then, I was like, "Yes, I am. I am fine. I'm my mom's gonna be here in 2 minutes. Don't worry about it." And they're like, "Okay, fine." Just like this was the '80s, whatever. It was like '88 maybe 87. I don't know. But yeah, it was the 80s. Um man, whatever. Okay. If you ran away from home, that's giving you want to run away from home now. Oh, me too. Okay, wait. What is this fool energy? It's giving like we wanna we wanna escape. Escape. I'm just reading the energy here, okay? The fool card. All right, tell me about this fool. Six of Pentacles. Okay, now I'm picking up on this energy that there's someone. Okay, this is what the energy is. This is what it is. Um, I sort of want to do this because I'm picking up that there's someone who's stuck in their head about you. This is what it is, and hmm, it's giving there's someone who's stuck in their head about you, that you used to connect with in the astral when you meditated, or just in general in the astral, and you've drawn back your energy, and they are sort of simping for your frequency. Okay, it's like they felt what they're like a fool for you. It's giving there's someone that is a fool for you, that wants you to share their energy with them. Okay, so what? Also, the Six of Pentacles is giving with the Fool. No, that's what I'm getting. Okay, what else, Spirit? Tell me more. Yes. What did look at this? Six of Cups. This is like a nostalgic vibe. This is like someone who wants to, like, it's like giving a past life. Okay, this is someone that you might have had a past life with, and that you used to connect with in the astral realms, and you've rescinded their energy, and now they're like in their head about it, and like reaching out for you to share with them. It's like, have you been feeling that somebody's pulling on your energy lately? Because that's what's up. There's someone who is pulling on your energy, and I'm feeling real hot right now. So someone feels outed right now. Okay, someone feels out, someone feels like seen in a weird way. Like someone feels like their face has gotten red, and they're like, okay, that's like what I'm getting right now. You make someone blush when they think about you, and they like to fantasize about you. It's giving someone is stuck in their head fantasizing about a new beginning with you. They want to run away from their actual life and start one with you, because your energy makes them feel like a kid again, and makes them feel holy and new. And it's like your energy is so pure and loving, and just like an earth angel, that they just want to know it, is what I'm hearing. Okay, they want to feel it. Whoa, I feel this. They're like, it's like an energy of like yearning. Okay, someone yearns for you. This is making me feel kind of like nervous tapping into this energy. Okay, like, it feels private. Yeah, somebody really likes you. Somebody wants to. Somebody thinks about you and just wants to come and give you love. Well, then, so why are they? Why aren't they? Why aren't they giving you love? Okay, why not? Why not? Ooh. Okay. So, okay, Knight of Cups in reverse is giving, it's giving that they might actually already be with someone. Okay. Like, yeah. Because Knight of Cups reverse with the moon. This person is like in love with you energetically, knows that you guys have had like a past life together, yearns for your energy in the astral, um, and it's giving that they seek, this is a secret. Okay, like they keep this to themselves. Okay, it's a secret. Why is that coming in? The Secret Lover song goes, secret love. It's a secret. Secret. It's a moonlight. This person looks at the moon and thinks of you. Their energy too for you is like the energy of like howling at the moon. Okay, so hmm, hmm. Who is this and why, spirits? Okay, let's get some more. I'm gonna get a different deck. What deck am I feeling? What deck? We're gonna go for the tea leaves. All right, spirit, tell me what else is up with this. What What is up with this diamond? Yeah, this diamond card is giving they're already betrothed or possibly already with, like, they're already married. Okay. Oh, it's sad to belong to someone else when the right one comes along. Yes, it's sad to belong to someone else when the right one comes along. That's the song I'm hearing. Um, yeah, this person is already. Well, okay, so tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more, tell me more. Okay. So it says dealings or relationship with a dark man. Okay. It says dark man. What the dark man? Dark man. Okay. What about maybe? Okay. First of all, this person might look like this. Okay. Might have like a hair that has like a man bun. Um, but also, what are you telling with this spirit? Oh, I see. Okay, this is what they're saying. See how, okay, this is a dark man. This is like perhaps the energy of the other person that is like obsessed with you, but it's like giving that they're generally maybe sad. Okay, they kind of have like a sad demeanor, or like they're maybe like a little, like maybe, I don't know if you would call them like a miserable person or something, but like it's giving that when they met you or when you came into their life or whatever, you reawakened, like you activated this person to possibly go back in their heart chakra, and they associate you with the sun. Okay. And they're kind of in they're in a relationship like this where they are not emotionally fulfilled in their relationship, but they also are hiding that. Okay. So on the outside, it's giving everything looks fine, but really on the inside, they yearn for you, honey. They yearn, they be yearning, okay? Like it's giving yearning. And really, I mean, okay, and everyone says it's like flip gender roles as need be, but really it's true. I mean, this could be a man or a woman, whatever. It's like, you know, always be drinking water. That water's fizzy though. It is what I did was I made a special drink. So I put some ice in, and then I put a little splash of pineapple juice, and then I put a mandarin orange, um, what's that called? Seltzer water, and then now it's like a refresher. It's my own refresher. It's a special drink. It's amazing. I love it. Yeah. But no, this dark man. Oh, okay, I just heard that this person likes your eyes. Okay, something about your eyes. When they saw your eyes, they knew. Ooh, it's giving you can see right through them. So it's like you must know this person, or at least know of this person. What else? I mean, you know, yeah, I just saw the yoke. I just saw yoke. So you guys have your energy yoked together in the spirit. Okay. Whoa, I just got like a feeling in my stomach. Like you guys like go into a central shared heart space that is just for the two of you. What? That is freaking so sexy. Okay, like what? That's actually like, oh, imagine that. Like it's so like interesting to think that if you say like it's giving you guys are not even that close where you live. You might not even be that close in age. This person might be younger than you, older than you. Maybe you are close in age. It could be whatever. But it's giving. There's a lot of you. Okay, so but this is a collective experience that we're kind of having, I believe. Um, and you are connected. Like it's so how romantically weird to be connected in a frequency, energy, spiritual way, but like not actually be connected in the physical. Like that's almost like defining or it's like going against sort of the way things are normally set up, you know? What else, Spirit? Wind chimes. Yeah, see? Peace and harmony. Your energy brings this to this person's auric field, okay? When they are feeling sad or angry, all they have to do is think of you and they are happy. And it's giving they also want you, okay? They see you as like a mystical musical fairy, just sort of flitting around, doing your own life, and they're intrigued. I'm hearing they're intrigued mucho. Yeah, okay, and now we're getting the wedge. Okay, so here's the thing. This energy, though, is sort of like putting a wedge in their relationship. Okay, it's a little bit of a wedge in their relationship. So, okay. It's giving they feel guilty a little bit about like loving you so much. Okay, and the broom coming out. So they definitely have been trying to like sweep their feelings for you under the rug for a while. It's like giving they want to just kind of like make that not a thing. It's they want to they want to keep it hidden, and also they're hoping that it'll go away. But like it doesn't go away, it won't go away. It endures. Is what I'm hearing. It endures. Lightning. This is what I'm saying. This hits them like lightning. Um, hmm. Okay, you know what it's giving? That like I don't know if some of us come from the light and some of us come from the dark, and then we come here to like converge and learn and grow and whatever. I don't know. And I know that like the light and the dark are there to contrast, but it's giving that you guys like are on you. This person lives a wholly different life than you. Okay, like your lives are vastly different, is what I'm hearing. Um, yeah. It's giving that. Okay, so the gavel card coming out with the skull. Okay. So, and the skull says hidden secrets can harm you, and the gavel says involvement with the law. So, what is this is giving me is not that you're going to be involved with the law or whatever. It's giving that the secrets are really disturbing this marriage because it's like the energy. Okay. And I don't really know if that's good or bad or whatever. It just is. It's giving you guys are like energetically super connected. Okay. Yeah. Um. So I just keep getting. All right. So it's like that's what's up, and it's like I kind of want to just sort of maybe like move on a little bit and like get a different message. Okay. So whatever is going to happen with that, what's the outcome of that, Spirit? What's like the outcome of that? King of Wands. Okay, so action, passionate action. I can't make this up. This bro juggles. Okay, like so. Um, it's giving wanting the cake and eating it too. It's giving like keep the marriage, but also keep the fantasy. And will they ever converge? That is yet to be seen. Um, you're their secret hidden fantasy. It's the wheel is turning, but how? Okay. Sorry. See, now we're getting more of this about this information. Two of Cups. So the heart wants what the heart wants, is what I'm saying. Okay. So yeah, it's giving. Yeah, it's giving. This is gonna be known. Okay. So I just heard this person might burn their whole life down for you. But really, it's not even burning it down because it wasn't solid foundation because you're the one that you're the, okay, this is what I'm hearing, okay? Your energy is the same as this person's. Like, this is what a twin flame is, okay? If you will, whatever. I don't know. It's like this person, every time they're with another person, they bring projecting on to the person they're with your fucking energy because they, until all of a sudden it starts to like fade away and they're like, wait a minute, wait, you're not who I thought you were, because the whole time they've been projecting your energy onto another person. So, and then also it's giving maybe you out also all the relationships you've had in your life, you've projected their energy onto the person that you're with. And so essentially you guys know your own energy because it's the one you share within. It's the same feeling that you have when you go within. And so you immediately recognized it in another person. But it was really weird because it's giving that when that happened, that person or you or both of you are like spoken for. So it's like maybe you're both in other relationships, maybe this person's in another relationship, maybe you were, it's giving like that. And only recently has it been like an aha moment, and it's giving like, whoa, my ears just did something really weird there. It's giving like something happened, and all of a sudden now you guys have been awoken to the fact that the energy that you've been projecting onto other people is actually your energy that you share with this other being, because that is your true other half, if you will. It's like you guys started out, started, then and then now you recognize these others' energy, and you guys have been projecting that love out onto other people, thinking that it was another person's energy, but this whole time it was your energy. Okay, like, you get what I'm saying? That seems sort of like convoluted, but it's like, I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's like my energy is mine, and I have this, and so all the people that I've fallen in love with has just been this projected energy of myself onto another person. But then all of a sudden you met another one that is actually your other self. And so that was really fucking weird because you realize then that you were just projecting onto others the energy that you share with us. Okay, so yeah, you get it. Okay, that is the download. Okay. Yeah. Yes. You are a Queen of Cups. Okay. So you're like super nurturing, loving, kind. You are able to see um, multifacets of things. Also, you're like really spiritually open. That's another thing I'm getting. Okay. I'm getting that you're a high priestess, and this is important because the person that we're kind of channeling here is also a high priestess, okay, um, but lives in a world where people are not open to that, okay, like, and you reflect that whimsical truth of home, of what we really are, and it's like now this person yearns, okay. It's a yearning like no other. It hit them like a tower. Um, yeah, you're like a tower to this person's life. In a good and a bad way, I guess, really. But they want to talk to you. They want to collaborate. They want to come towards you and talk to you. Okay, they want to talk to you, or they send you energy, you know. They have a lot of passion. Yeah, they want to turn the wheel. They want to move forward with this. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so I feel like that's what's going to happen. They're going to do that. They're going to talk to you. Okay. Um, you know, always hold on to what hits and let the rest float on by. But yeah. Okay, so that's like a thing that had to come out. Okay, spirit. Anything else? Because what other energies are happening right now for the collective? Anything else, spirit, that you want to bring through in this beautiful time we are together? Sorry. Oops. Just dropped my journal. Okay. All right, spirit. Tell me some more. What is up with the energy? Just bring through a message for unity, spirit, for the collective. It's like I'm hearing that like we all kind of like came here for different reasons too. Some of us maybe did come here to like find a twin flame or like what you would consider a kingdom spouse. I believe in that shit. Okay, I'm like kingdom spouse. Ooh, ooh, look at these. Oh my goodness, three gray cards in a row. They all came out, and I like was shuffling. Okay, so interestingly enough, one is saying peace. You are like a dove of peace. Peace. You might have been seeing birds lately. I just heard the early bird gets the worm. The early bird gets the worm. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm a late bird. What does a late bird get? What does a late bird get? Okay. Okay. Oh, early bird gets the worm. A dove of peace. You're a chosen one. All right. You are a dove of peace in this earth. You bring the peace frequency. You have really learned how to surrender to all source within, and you also increase consciousness. You're a consciousness builder, a CBD. That's part of marijuana. Ooh, CBD, consciousness builder and destroyer. Builder and destroyer. Okay, consciousness builder and destroyer. And now I'm just chilling here and I don't know what I'm saying, but like you bring peace to this reality. Oh, was there like a new crop circle? I think that we should look at that crop circle and see what it was because there's going to be something in it for us. Okay? Yeah. No, I feel that. Ugh. I okay, wait, sorry, I'm reading your message. Haven't seen the birds lately. Oh no. You know what? That actually I haven't really been outside a lot lately because it's been raining and then also it's just like really freaking humid and hot and I get nauseous. So, yeah. But anyway, something about the crop circles, okay? Something's up. Something's about to like a new crop circle is about to come. Wait, what does that say? It says in England in a hotspot. Seriously though, there's gonna be one. Uh, count like I'm psychically saying that, I mean, there's always going to be one, but like, I'm saying there's going to be one, and it's going to be something that's going to like really resonate with our collective and open up something. You know what it's giving? They're saying that the crop circles, when you look at them, that's like a geometric code that activates something inside of you that like helps you build and evolve your genetic code, if you will, or your like late signature code or your DNA, whatever you want to call it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's basically your folded pattern of space time that creates your fucking reality. Okay. Like, it's giving, we are evolving, and every time we see a new crop circle, this is like our matrix sort of coding it, whether they're doing it through humans and flat boards, whether they're doing it through a spacecraft that perfectly folds the corn at 90 degrees, whether it's just a weird matrix thing that we're all creating with our mind and then it happens. It's a thing, and we see these crop circles, and no matter how they're created, the purpose is for consciousness expansion, I'm hearing. And the building of geometry is equal to the expansion of consciousness. So if we're building geometrical shapes in a field, we're also building our consciousness in a field. Okay. And your our consciousness is moving more and more and more and more towards full on peace. Okay. And what does peace look like? It looks like regulated nervous systems, okay, that don't have to live in fight or flight and worry if they'll die on the street alone. Okay. So that's what's up. Gray though, it's like giving, is it raining where you are too? Because the sky has been gray above me. But we did talk about that the other day too, the G ray, the gamma ray, the gray. Um, Something about Mr. Game and Watch. Mr. Game and Watch. See? That's what I mean. We're in the game playing it, but also we watch it. So it's like you're kind of like the gray space. You're the in between. You're in between realms. No, maybe. It's giving we are. I mean, we always are, right? It's always either before life or after death. I mean, it's always now. So you're always in an afterlife because life is a thing that just keeps repeating. And then you're always before life because you're always before the life that's going to be next. So in the here and the now is where you build the energetic signature of the next moment. Mystery. A mystery. You are a mystery. I hear you're quite a puzzle solver. You like puzzles. It's giving jigsaw puzzles. You're really, really good at them. But yeah, mystery. Okay, now I'm just hearing something about the Twin Towers. Okay, because there's two towers here. You know, um, I feel like knocking over the Twin Towers is symbolic. Okay, everything is symbolic in this world. Okay, did it happen? Yes, but I mean, I'm just saying like why or what was the reasoning? And the Twin Towers represent like Yakin and Boaz, right? So if we break them down, and then what did they put in its place? Unity. Didn't they put something called unity in its place? What? That's crazy. Okay. But what's a mystery? What about this mystery? They're bringing it up again. Love. Oh no. The mystery. There's a mystery lover. This like This person loves you. Okay? It's like giving the same energy. We need to cleanse. Cleanse. We need to cleanse this energy. Cleanse. Except for we can't because they have passion for you, honey. And they want to come tell you. They want to move towards you, honey. They love you, honey. They love you. They love your green hair. Wait, what? Am I talking about myself? No, you might actually have green hair. You might have just dyed your hair green. Also, you might have really blonde hair, and then when you go in the chlorine in the summer, it might turn green, or it did when you were little or something. Um, what about this though? Man, they really are like want to solve the mystery of you, is what it's giving. Okay. They're like obsessed. Okay, this person's obsessed. Who is this person? This person loves your magic. Okay. This person, do you see that though? The magic? Look, you, them, what you connect in the spirit. You're connecting. This is probably relating to that one message I did that was said, you guys connect, you guys have a connected eye of Horus. So you guys are definitely connected to this person. Okay. What else? Comfort. Yeah, it's giving you provide comfort to this person. This person trusts you. Magic coming out again. Okay, and then happiness. All right, this person is like hogging up this whole thing. Stop hogging it, you little hog. You might like hogs, like a hog. There's that one. You guys don't like see that one guy's like, what is it now? I don't know. Sometimes I think I like his videos, but I don't know. I just think I just like his face. He has a nice face. If you guys know what I mean. Anyway, all right, spirit. Okay, angels. We're calling upon the angels right now because we want to know, what do you have to tell this collective right now? We're getting an angel card. Give me an angel card. The angel cards that are coming out is Archangel Michael. We love you. Look, he's like a little steady guy. Look, he's studying. Okay, you know what it's giving? I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep downloading this information, but it's like this person literally watches you online, and that's what they look like when they look happy when they watch you. Oh my god, they're obsessed. They keep coming through, bro. Okay, this person reads a lot of books. Um, they like to read books. It's giving sometimes they read books and they fantasize about you while they read the books. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, yeah. Also, I'm getting angels are watching over you. Okay, so very good. But also with Archangel Michael, it's just giving this person loves how smart you are too. Okay, I'm sorry. This person keeps going through. This person loves you, dog. This person might have dogs. Maybe you have a dog. Um, the number six. I mean, look at that. Even the number six is for love. We can't make this shit up, okay? This person loves the fucking ever loving shit out of you and watches you so much. But it's like giving they're already with someone else. Okay, angels are watching over you. Oh my god, I'm getting a download that angels are watching over them be sad. That they are coming towards you. What is this? Look, this even has a whole stack of books here. This person read books. Oh, this person wants to write you letters. This person has written you letters and does not send them. This person has written you letters, crumpled them up, and thrown them away. This person also has like typed out messages to you and then deleted it. Um, and their spirit team is just like watching, is what it's giving. Okay. Um, what is up with this? It's like, have you ever seen that where someone writes a thing and they're like, no, and then you just throw it over their shoulder? No, right? And they write again, no, and it's right over their shoulder. That's like what it's giving. This person, bro, I'm sorry, but Spirit is using all these decks to literally bring this message through, which is just kind of funny. This person, this person literally is like asking, like, it's like kind of like asking God, like, how? Like, what can I do to get with the love of my life? Or something, like to get with this person, or I don't really know, but um they're just sad, man. They're just sad, and they're this is also, do you know what this is giving? This is giving that when they meditate or whatever, they like call out for you. They call out for your energy. They be calling out for you, and it's giving you aren't giving it lately, and they're feeling extra sad. Why? Because this is you. You are like in your own you're in your own green energetic empress vortex of like abundance, and you're building your own reality, and like you're just like your own queen, and you just realize now that your energy is yours, and you're kind of like, I think you're just like kind of letting this fantasy go for a little while, if you will. And I don't even know if it's, I'm just saying you sort of stepped back, okay, to have your own energy. And this person is like asking for your energy like all the time, okay? Yeah. Why does this person, okay, so can you stop now? Like, let's, I don't know, man. I just like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just the one trying, like, I'm like, okay, maybe I have to like stop downloading this energy, but it's just giving this person is like, they love you, man. They see you as like divine magic, honestly. You bring them happy rainbows. There might be rainbows might be significant to this connection in some sort of a way. But this rainbow is like coming out of a wishing well. Bro, this person is wishing. They're wishing on a star. I just heard they listen to Madonna and think of you. What? What is it? This person listens to Madonna and thinks of you. Like, what? Okay. All right. Madonna. It's giving specifically like 1980s Madonna. Um, and they listen to it and think of you. This person listens to music and thinks of you. Also, you guys might have an actual connection with music. There's some sort of music something. Yeah. But so okay, so this one is coming out, and it says protection, clarity. Hold on. Protection, clarity, spirituality, and wisdom. Okay, so why am I keep saying this? This person like loves how freaking amazing you are. Okay, they like watch your fucking. They've been watching your glow up. What? They watch your divinity and they see how connected you are. They love you, man. It's giving you might be self-employed and they see that. They like that you like try hard and like you're like man you're manifesting. Okay. Um yeah, they really want to renew a connection with you. Okay. They really want to like talk to you. All right. This freaking okay, this is the message. Like this is a hog message. Like why why are we okay, let's okay, spirit. Is there anything else that this particular people need to know right now? Um, okay. We're gonna go to the sacred symbols deck. You know, thanks for hanging out, by the way. Okay. Um, at the bottom of the deck says truth. They literally want to tell you some kind of truth. I don't know. All right, what else? Good fortune coming out. Okay, okay. Good fortune. Um, I mean, what can you say about this other than good fortune? Did you eat a fortune cookie recently? If you did, they're saying play those numbers. They might just win. Oh my God. If they do remember me, I need a car. You know, like, I say that every time. I'm like, if any of you win the lottery, please, I need a car. Okay, Spirit, come through. What about good fortune? I mean, oh, this person cries for you. Okay, why am I getting it's because I see the tears on this. And I'm just like, this person's crying because they know you're good fortune and they like miss you or they need your energy. I hope it's not something like in a bad thing. Nah. You know what? This is grounded. It's giving like you've grounded them. I don't even know what that means in a way, except for the fact that uh, your energy is very grounding for people, just in general. Okay. Um, and it's grounding in a way. Your energy is also good fortune for other people. If you notice when you're around people, they just start like doing well. If they treat you right, it's giving you a walking test, a karmic test, if you will. So when people treat you right, then good things happen to them. If they treat you wrong, then they get fucked up. So but you ground people in a really interesting way. It's like you are you ground people in their own like whimsy. You're here bringing people back to their heart chakra, and you ground them back to like the true home center. Okay, home star hero. What is a home star hero? That's something. Home star hero. I gotta look this up. What is a home star? I'm gonna type it into ChatGPT and see what it says. Home star hero. Okay, actually, ChatGPT just did something like really crazy. Uh, so there's no character named Homestar Hero. Hold on, does anyone know? Okay, I love making people laugh too. Yeah. Ooh, you're Taurus. Yes, do it. Okay. Okay. So, I thought Homestar Hero was a freaking whatever, but they just broke it down like this: home star hero, home origin center where you belong, star light guidance, individual expression, hero the one who takes the journey, transforms through experience, and returns changed. So you lead people back to their origin, to where they belong. Okay, you ground people in their freaking energetic core, and then they just start to have good fortune start to happen to them. Okay, your energy is very very fucking what's that called, like prosperous, it's abundant. Okay, oh my gosh, this is what I mean. So okay, so now, okay, look what's coming out. Meditation and then boundaries in reverse. This person wants you to take the boundaries off so they can reach you in the astral. Okay, what? They keep coming through. Like, stop. Okay, let's get more information. Like, let's just go with it. Tell me more about this person, Spirit. All right. I mean, it's like you guys already know. I feel like you already know. But what is your energy towards this person? Like, I mean, well, let's give you like about this person. All right. Spirit, come through. Okay. So they like the way you tell stories. Storyteller. This person, it might be a storyteller too. A storyteller. What are you telling me about this, Spirit? Okay, something about your hands. So your hands tell a story, or maybe their hands tell a story. You might have tattoos on your hands. Um, but they just like how you can alchemize things, and like they love the way you use metaphor, okay? And also just spirit loves the way that you use metaphor to explain yourself. See how these hands are being used to it's like shadow puppets. Oh, so you guys, okay, so your shadow puppets dance in the astral is what I'm hearing. um so you and this other person, you're connected. Okay. Weird. It's like you guys are creating the story and it's grounding into the reality. Because if you notice, like I see this arrow moving down. So the pretend is coming into the reality now. So it's giving that the energy will connect in this actual reality, but your true connection started uh, before space time, if you will. And now it's grounding in. Yeah, it's giving these are their hands and these are your hands. Wow. You guys love it. You guys love it. Um, one of you might like know sign language or do something, yeah, like sign for people. Um, yeah, but that's what I'm getting with this card. Okay, what else, Spirit? This person just loves. Did you see this? This says the diviner. Do all these cards have hands on them? Hold on. No, not at all. Not at all. So here's another hand card. Um, Man, they love how you tell stories, first of all. They also want to know more about you. And they also love how you take seeds of information and grow them into bigger truths to understand. Okay. Like you've helped this person expand their consciousness. Okay. You guys both have helped each other's expand their consciousness. Um, but they love how connected you are to spirit and how like just your love in general and how you're always offering love to others and without any, it's like they love how you just give without, like, for truly unconditionally giving, where you're giving without really any expectations of anything coming back because you just have so much to give. You're just like a walking embodiment of this energy that they just love. It's giving for a while they might have had you on a pedestal, which is never good. Okay, because that is not balanced. And maybe they put themselves below you, or maybe at some point they put themselves above you. It's just giving that at some point you guys were not, this person did not energetically see you as clearly as they do now. And I wish you could feel what I feel in my stomach, like in my like heart. It's like light. It's like giving that, not light, like light that shines. It's giving when this person thinks of you, they feel like they can float. Okay. Your energy is like a miracle for this person. Okay. And your energy is a miracle for the reality. But this person is your person after the rehearsal, is what I'm hearing. So your energy signatures are all lined up to become, like, it's giving kingdom spouse, fourth dimensional uh king and queen or something like that. Okay. Um, they just love how, even in the dark, see how this hand is dark? Even in the dark, you find the light and you make it shine. So you could make the saddest of things somehow more bearable for this person. Okay, is what I'm hearing. And it's giving you just do that with your energetic frequency. And it's not even, it's like giving you guys aren't even in a physical. Do you see this? They're not all hands. I'm telling you, they're not all hands. Look, now I feel like I have to, now I feel like I have to, um, I have to show you. Look, they're not all hands. See? They're not. They're not all hands at all. Okay? So the fact that these hands be coming out, something about your hands. Okay, they love them. They love your hands. Something about dancing in hands. Um, okay, the wise one coming out, the hands. This looks like a man's hands. This looks like, see how this one looks like a woman's hands? And this one looks like a man's? Oops. A man's hands? And the man's hand says the wise one. And the wise one says tradition and order. You know what I'm getting with that? A big reason why they have, like, this person is definitely with a person in like a traditional thing. They're in like they're married maybe, or, you know, um, and so they are acting like the wise one and not, I guess they're not deciding to blow up their lifetime vibe. Okay. Um, yeah. So what else, Spirit? Yeah, their eye is open now and they see you. And also their hand is already like tangled up. It's giving they're already tangled up. And you're offering the seed or something, or you have the thing that they really want, but they're sort of all tied up. Okay, is what it's giving. Take what resonates. Hmm. Okay, so weirdly enough, I feel like I got all the hand cards, which is really weird. I'm getting this one now that says the puppeteer. Okay, about the puppeteer. Oh, there's a few things with this. Okay, they feel very connected to you, and so apparently your energies are connected. And also, it's giving that the person that they're with sort of has them on a puppet string. Okay, that's what it's giving because I've noticed that this ring is bent. Okay, and that's like the Saturn ring, that's like the finger ring of marriage. Okay, and it's giving that they're connected to, like, their maybe their significant other or whatever sort of like controls them like a puppet in a way, or they just feel like they're stuck on a string that they can't really cut. Okay. um they might have children too, because like there are these two. I'm like wondering if maybe they're in a relationship or in a marriage and they have children, and they are controlled by that because they like love these children so much, but the person that they're with sort of uses their children as like puppets to keep the person stuck there, if you will. Like, threatens that they'll take the children, this, that, the other thing. You know how it goes. Yeah. But I mean, that's some heavy energy right there. Ugh. All right. Shouldn't bother you. You want to know why? Because you're ascending. All right. I just pulled this. Look at this. That's kind of a cool card. You are ascending, but also it's giving that your energy connects in an ascendant manner. Okay. Okay. What else? So yeah, I mean, give me another card. I got the one that says poverty. It's like giving that this person feels or is like it's like they're like being threatened with like getting things taken away, whatever. It's like that type of energy. Okay. Um yeah. All right. That was like it's 11:55 right now, guys. Okay, so like 11 and 55. 55 is a change. 11 is giving doorway. Like this person wants to be with you. What's this person? I just heard the name Kevin. Kevin. um, then I just heard Gerard. I don't think I'm not laughing at the name, but like I don't Gerard. Um, sure Jonathan. Sorry, and I'm just like it's like, just names that are sort of like I just heard Janice. Janice. Maybe that's your name. Maybe this person likes Janis Joplin. Okay. Maybe you like Janis Joplin. Maybe you listened to Janis Joplin recently. It's giving Janis Joplin. Okay, Janis Joplin. Um, did one of you like throw a javelin in high school? Is that a thing? Is that yeah, like throw the javelin? Like for track and field? Maybe one of you did like track and field. Um, yeah. Uh, this person is all over the reading. It's just coming out. Everything I see is more about it. Yeah, I love you guys. Oh yeah, you guys. So you did throw the javelin. Amazing if you did. That's fucking cool. The javelin. I always was amazed at not the javelin, but like the pole vault. Like, how could someone do that? That's so interesting. Like, that's just like, just like running and then like using a stick, and then it's just like, whoop, and you just go like, wow. I did track and field in high school, and I what did I do? I only did it for one season, like 1 year, um, and I did the high jump. That's what I did. Yeah, that was fun, actually. Can't say I was that great at it, but I did it. And then I also played like volleyball the whole way through high school. Um, I was really good at that. Yeah. But that too, you know what I've found out like a lot of stuff in this world is about confidence. Confidence is so key. Like if you think you can do it, you all of a sudden can do it that much easier. But if you think you can't do it or you're like having doubts, you fuck shit up. So like I would say that my volleyball ability was really good because I was good physically, but then It was good if I was mentally checked in, but if I was like doubting myself or having something, whatever, like I would be fucking up. So there's that. Um, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think this whole reality has been a big test for me to like strengthen my inner core. I think that's a lot of us, though. And that is like, if we are empathic, right? Uh, to be able to strengthen who we are so that we don't get like sort of knocked around. I just heard that Elton John song that goes, like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. Like that's actually, I feel like how my life was. Like, just kind of like a candle in the wind. And but now I've like, and it's not like I've built a thing where I'm like, now I'm protected and I have all my walls up and I know one's gonna fuck with me. It's like no, it's just like I'm really much stronger. It's like no longer a candle. Now it's like a torch flame that will never go out. And it's like burning forth. It's the inconsumable bush, like Moses. Yeah, that's the burning bush. But whenever I think of a burning bush, I also think of like other stuff. Okay. It's getting late and I'm just like rambling on. We're just hanging out, whatever. Um, this message was all about some person who's obsessed with you and wants to talk to you. Um, okay. So good luck with that. um, I don't know. I mean, you know what it's giving? It's giving that, yeah, it's everything I said. I mean, really, it's just something about chopsticks. Oh, it's giving that this person sometimes sits at the piano and plays chopsticks. Okay, that's what it's giving. Wasn't it Tom Hanks in that one movie? Interestingly enough, the name Tom Hanks. Just look at it as thanks. This whole world is created. Is this whole world is so coded. I know everybody says all this stuff about Tom Hanks and blah blah blah. Whatever. Okay, that could very well be true. I'm not, but it's just like it's so interesting that giving thanks and saying gratitude is like a key to pure awe manifestation. So they kind of just show us with like people's names. There's just like so much. If you just like everything is coded in this reality, literally everything is coded. And if it's coded, then it has to be, it's like based in pi, it's based in numbers. And so do with that what you will. Do you know what I mean? Like, what does that mean for the reality where we find ourselves? Um, that is fully coded and numerical. Like, what else runs on codes and numbers? You know what I'm saying? So, and then I think about the natural world. Okay, is that coded? Yeah. Look at like things that grow in nature have like a coded pattern. It's like fractal. Like there's just a fractal nature of everything. Um, and yeah, it is. It's what it is. Like, you build upon a thing that that's the fractal nature. So one time I smoked DMT. Okay, like I vaped it. Actually, I didn't smoke it. I vaped it. And it didn't hit fully. Like I didn't break through. Okay. I think I would need an actual like someone with me because I did this by myself. But I would need someone with me to sort of like help me break through if I was like really gonna do it. But really, I think what that does is just take you to the machine layer, if you will, which is I don't know. I have my theories that we're all connected to a machine. Okay. But yeah, like nature is symmetrical and fractal in and of itself. But whatever. I vaped this DMT one time, right? And I didn't break through, but I did more so see the fractal nature of everything, but I didn't actually like go into like space, but I did see the geometry. And where am I going with this? There's something I wanted to tell you about this. What about that? I don't remember. Something about the DMT. Oh, that's right. I was in a kaleidoscope. Okay, so this is what I remember. I was in like a big, it was sort of like I had like this weird experience while I was doing the DMT that I was like in like a big glass, sort of like a gumball machine, but instead of gumballs, it was like gems. And I was like maybe one of the gems or something. And I remember when I was in there, I started crying and I was saying, Mother, Mother, and I kept saying mother over and over and over and over and over. And and then I just that was it. And I was like, okay, that was fucking weird. Like, why was I in a crystal fucking thing and I was asking about a mother? I don't know. I think it was like the energy of the mother or something. But um interestingly enough, yesterday I happened to be it's almost like it's like spirit just led me there. Because it was not planned or anything. But I happened to drop my one daughter off at a birthday party, and I was near my mom's grave site. Trigger warning: if you don't want to talk about like dead things or dead people, then just But um, I went to go see her grave, and um, I brought my little meditation rug. Okay, I have like this little rug that I take, and I laid it down on top of her grave, and I sat there and I meditated, and I had like the most healing release, I think, that as pertaining to my mother's passing and just all of that energy, I just alchemized the shit out of that. And it was so amazing. And I was literally weeping, and there was like a funeral going on. Like, I wasn't like, I wasn't like that, but I was crying. Like, tears were coming, and I was like, just, but there was a funeral going on that was like down the way. I wasn't like interrupting their funeral or anything, and I wasn't doing anything crazy. I was just like peacefully, sitting there. I was not disrupting anything, but um yeah, that was like really interesting. And just like knowing that like her bones were like 6 feet below me was just like really fucking trippy. Like the bones of my mother. Like what? That was some crazy shit. And I just had like a real release, and it was like it was a forgiveness thing. And it was almost like I had to forgive her, and forgiving her was also forgiving myself, but really it was like a forgiving of her for like I guess the feeling of like abandoning me, like, when I was a kid. Um Damn, now I'm gonna cry about it. No, no, no. Like, and I know like you would think, oh, your mother passed away, she didn't abandon you, but there's an energetic thing there that whatever. I just had to like connect and just like forgive, and it was a really healing thing. So that's something about me. The shepherd is coming out. It says celebration and family. That was me. I was celebrating with my family. My mom. Um, yeah. So like, yeah. Uh, with this, it's giving that you guys are my family, and I'm celebrating with you right now. And I'm the shepherd and you're my sheep, but really I'm the sheep and you're my shepherd. You know what I'm saying? Like you're my shepherd and I'm your sheep. Like it's like we're all shepherding each other. And I just am so thankful that you're here. Okay. You guys are cool. Oh, thank you so much. It's Natasha. How are you? Mhm. Hand in hand for sure. Yeah. One time I was like meditating, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it was like Capricorn or what, but like I saw what you would consider maybe this. And I was like, interesting. I've seen a lot of stuff. Like I've seen the whole solar system. In fact, I didn't even know, this is so strange, but I did not realize that it's Neptune, right? Neptune is like sort of has rings, but it's like tilted. Okay, so I didn't know that. I didn't even know a planet was like that until I was meditating one time and I saw it and I was like, the fuck is that? And then I was like, okay. And then I just went about my business. And then um as I was going through my day, I saw like a friend posted a picture of Neptune and I was like, wait, so is that a real planet? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's so weird. Like, yeah. I don't know if it's just that I'm super psychic or if I just actually saw Neptune, but I feel like I saw it because I was like in outer space. And yeah, I was traveling really far. I just heard some horses clip clopping outside of my house. So, I do live in Amish country, and so it's kind of interesting that it's so kind of quaint to be sitting here with my window open a little bit. It was raining a lot. I just like to have my window open in general. I just always do have it open and crack. And to hear the clip clop of horse feet, that's interesting. In 2026, it's like, yeah. Did you guys watch Suddenly Amish? That was actually funny. If you didn't, whatever. So, all right, guys. Yes, I love that sound too. The sound of clip clopping horses. I am Mr. Ed, fire horse. It's giving me the fireball. Dun, 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 dun. Fireball. Yes, true. I agree with that, Latasha. You are connected to the universe and more. We can literally hear and feel planets and dimensions. Yes. Really? The fireball thing? Fireball. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, guys. So, I think that's good. I'm probably gonna like meditate. I love meditating. I think I'm gonna meditate before bed and then go to bed. And I love you guys. I don't know. Do I think this week will be as fast as last week? Don't you just feel like stuff just like keeps like it's just like I like lost track of space and time a lot, and I'm okay with that. I feel like the end times are not really what people think. It's not like it's not like the end of time, if you will, but it's like the end of worshiping time and going back to circadian rhythms where we're sort of like living outside of time and space. So imagine how much slower we would age if we weren't always constantly thinking about it. or keeping track of the time. Like, you know what I mean? It's just giving that our energy and our thoughts and who we are create the reality. So, and the end of time, like end times, would be ending the worship of time and just getting back into the natural flow of things, which would be really fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready for that because that's how I live anyway. We all need to live more like that. And it's giving the people that are super like fall full in the matrix, like literally hate people like that. So oh well, too bad for them. You know what I'm saying? Screw that. We be living outside of time because time is a no. You know, I mean, whatever. You know. Oh, I was just doing some cards and then this fox came out and it literally says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Well, what about it? Finally, not a thing about. Okay, wait. What about this box? Never mind. Okay, never mind. The dark man is coming. Oh no, no, no! This doesn't say dark man. This says dark woman now. Ooh. Oh. Dealings or relationships with a woman with a dark complexion or hair. Ooh, so it's giving like some of you might have okay, I know I said I was gonna go to okay, well so just it's giving that there might be someone who has like dark hair in your life that's kind of like a shrewd business person. Um yeah, what about it though? What about it, Stevie? Oh, this person misses you. Okay, so there's a person in your life. It's giving like some sort of a feminine, like maybe a mother figure, a sister, an ex-friend, I don't know, something like that, that is missing you. Okay, so people be missing you lately. Okay, it seems like a lot of people are realizing how just fucking precious your energy is, and now they realize that it's gone, that they miss that shit. Well, too little, too late. I'm saying no. um, yeah, they're having a hard. This person is having a hard time. It's giving in the past. This person that I'm talking about, this woman, whoever it is to you, in the past, you were the person who sort of they unloaded their stuff onto, and essentially it's giving like narcissist empath type thing, like where you were the empath, they might have been the narcissist, and they came and sort of like trauma dumped onto you, and also did a lot of things to like put you in fight or flight. Okay, it's giving you alchemized a lot of this person's energy throughout your life. Okay, like you were the energetic alchemizer. You were like a nest for them. You were an emotionally secure place for them, but really it wasn't even emotional security. What they were doing was like abusive. I'm hearing. Okay, um and karma is sort of like going back on this person, and the fact that the fox is coming out and like the shrewdness is giving this person was like just, and it said shrewdness, and it's like this person was just sort of like greedy, just like super interested in the material realm. um I'm hearing like wore a lot of like lip gloss, um but also just had a real fake mask. Like you knew this person's true energy, but no one else in the world knew. And you felt like you were being good by protecting that, I'm hearing. And not really like sort of like lying on behalf of this person in a way that they were a good person when really they just fucking weren't. Okay, is what I'm getting. And since you flew the coop, This person is having a hard time dealing with their own fucking shit, okay? Because the stuff that they used to unload onto you is no longer being able to be unloaded onto you, okay? Yeah, because you're a fair woman. No. This says dealings with or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this is probably it's giving you. What about this fair woman? Yeah. See, you're the key. That's what it is. So I think whether or not you have blonde, brown hair, that doesn't really matter. Whether or not this person has blonde, brown hair doesn't matter. It's the energy. The energy of this person was vampiric and narcissistic. Your energy is pure and fair and also a key for success. And so they've been locked out. They're locked out. I just heard, I've been locked out from heaven for so long. Like they've been locked out of heaven. These two people, the one that's like in love with you, which is probably your twin flame or something, um, they've been locked out because your spirit team is like done with people fucking around with your energy, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Um, yeah. So they shut that thing. They locked you up. Your energy is no longer available to these people, and they are missing it because you were the key to their fucking success. Okay, you were the key to this person's success, and why? Because this person carries a lot of like dark shadow, if you will, or just unprocessed trauma, whatever it is, narcissistic. Okay, and they projected that onto you and you took it on and alchemized their karma for like I'm hearing your whole fucking life is probably your sister. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So that's and you stopped. So now karma in a way is coming back to them is what it's giving. Excuse me. This also might be related to something like there might be something happening too related to like an inheritance. And so maybe this is about your sister too. Um, but yeah, or your mom, or I don't know, it's some sort of a maybe your brother. It's just giving someone in your family. Okay, the first person was somebody that's not in your family, like your physical fucking family. Um, this person is, and they are they're fucking mad at you, but they're also sad at you. They're mad and sad. Yeah, see, they see you stepping into a new experience. They see you stepping into something new, and they don't like that. Um, because you left them behind. They see you getting like it's like they see you're getting money. They see you glowing up. They see you using your own energy for your own alchemization and your own creation instead of fucking siphoning it to them, and then you're left with nothing, and this person was prosperous off of your own soul star, is what I heard. Okay. So that's what's up. um Shit. Okay, tell me more, spirit. Oh no, now the dark man's coming out again and the wind chimes. We know, okay, we know. Okay. um Interestingly enough, it's giving that this the first person, okay, because the dark man's coming out again real quick. We're just gonna end it with this. The dark man who loves your energy like wind chimes, okay, um, wants to offer you something, okay, wants to have a drink with you or something like that. Like they have a lot of dragon energy towards you. Like they're interested. They love you, okay, and they're checking to see if they can It says chair filled. So there is that aspect of them maybe already being with someone else, but I don't know. It's giving they are it says someone new is entering your life. So it's like giving they want to come towards you. Okay. All right. That's I feel like that's what I'm getting with everything. Yeah. All right. That's the energy that I'm getting. Those are the messages. Thanks guys for being here with this live. Uh if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. I gotta figure out how to like hand out free memberships for like a month or something so that you guys can you know, facts. That's so true, zombie 432. It says I cut them off. If they're really my twin flame or soulmate, we'll find our way back to each other, right? Yes. I agree with that 100%. So, hey Desi, is your mom okay? I hope everything is okay with your mom. We were thinking about you and sending you all sorts of love. And we love you so, so much. So, yeah, just so you know, you guys, that overall, this is what's happening for you. So, opportunities are waiting for you. Okay, so it's giving opportunities are waiting for you. You're using your own energy for yourself now. You're not siphoning it to others that are just like using it improperly. And there are a little bit simping for it, but it's okay. And your energetic boundaries are really good right now. And new things are coming for you. Okay, lots of prosperity, lots of prosperity. Yeah, I hope everything is well with your mom too. Um, so yeah, it's giving prosperity. Prosperity. Okay, yeah. And interestingly enough, the vulture is coming out. So this is it's giving the energy of like, the person who sort of wanted to unload their shadow onto you so you would alchemize it. They vulture, they watch too. It's giving they watch you too. Um, but it's okay because that whole thing, the worst is over and like the storm is done and the rainbow is out. So you are ready to like full on prosper with your own energy. Okay. So yeah. Also, this does say handshake and a meeting with a stranger might be important. So that's cool. Okay. All right, guys. I love you so much. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, guys? Namaste. I love you guys so much. I won't. I'll email you 100%. Okay. I love you guys. Bye. I don't know how to turn this off. Oh, yeah.